So welcome back everyone, I'm a wolf in every game bringing you Kwang gameplay that I had. I tried to make it live commentary, apparently the audio didn't record. I need to check what was the problem. I think I didn't have my in-game audio, my in-game microphone set to the one I'm actually using. Which is kind of annoying because I spent the most of the video actually making good points, explaining my plays, explaining what I was doing. I don't want to voice over this whole gameplay because it was kind of long and excuse me, and listening to voiceovers I find kind of boring. I find it weird that Kwang is kind of how do I explain? Like, I don't know how to explain Kwang, however you pronounce it, so I don't know how to explain him well. I want to call him a bruiser. That's probably what he is. Yeah, Kwang is a bruiser. He's a bruiser assassin, I guess you can say. You can build him assassin. I think I actually might try an assassin deck with him, but this deck is more bruiser. I try to be very helpful with my team. I try to communicate well. So let's see. There was something I wanted to talk about, but I really can't remember what it was right now. I really need to write down my ideas. I do have more Paragon gameplay coming, along with some Civilian gameplay, of course. I did get the first blood. I couldn't remember. Some Civilian gameplay. I do wanna. I still haven't reached max level on my Berserker just yet. I still want to finish my playthrough of what's it called, the Shadow Hunter on the Villian. I'm talking about the Villian mostly. I do have a Kalari gameplay coming up next. This is actually gonna be my next deck build, and it's actually gonna be a jungling deck. Kalari can be a good jungler, so I hope that live commentary goes by well. I'm gonna try to attempt to make it live, just to make I'm just gotta make sure everything is working properly. There's some games coming out that I'm really excited about. Skyforge is what's it called? Biggest DLC is coming out. What's it called? Is it called Ascension? I can't remember all of a sudden. So look forward to gameplay from that as soon as I get my Skyforge working again. Because now every time I actually play Skyforge, it kind of every time I leave it has me restart my computer. I think it might be a problem with my computer, not Skyforge itself. Let me explain Kwang's skills. So his Q, I can't remember the names of them. Oh my gosh, I think it's called Sword of Heaven. You can see in the video. You can pause the video when I show up on the screen because I show it often. It's his. You throw his sword, it lands and does AOE damage. If it hits a hero, an enemy hero, it tethers them to that spot. His E is his passive. It increases lifesteal on him and his AOE damage. His left click's basic attack, of course. Right click is a buff to, I believe, physical and energy protections. Also, it does AOE damage. I leveled that up first just so I can get some good wave clear. And then his ultimate is big AOE. All his abilities are AOE damage. I'm just realizing that. His ultimate is big AOE damage. It also teleports him if you throw the sword. By the way, all his abilities affect his sword. So you see here when I throw the sword and I click his right click, the AOE damage only is focused on the sword. So if you're holding the sword, it will go to his sword. If you do his ult, you'll teleport to the sword, and AOE damage is of course affected onto the sword. And and his oh, I think that's it. Sorry, I blanked out looking at the gameplay. Let's see. So one thing about his Q that they don't tell you in the tip videos, because if you're like me, I watch the tip videos before actually playing the heroes. They say after you throw his Q, you don't have a weapon to fight back with. So it explained it as you must cast a spell again to recall a sword. Well, you can actually left click to do a basic attack and the sword will recall to you as well. Little tidbit. He's good for initiating. These are my thoughts, really. He's good for initiating. He has good damage. I don't know why. If you saw my previous video, my team was saying that Kwang was trash before and they wanted Greystone. I did trash for Greystone. I'm gonna try to make a better Greystone video. Oh, another thing I did with Kwang. This deck I'm using exactly. I try to make it more of an advanced deck. So what you see here, I have put in a Brawler's Key and a Brawler's Ward. No upgrades on them. What's the point of upgrading something that doesn't have any that doesn't give me any passive boost when fully upgraded? There's no point in upgrading it fully, so I just don't upgrade them all the way. So late game, I do expect myself to sell them off and then pick items that actually boost my stats. One thing I do wrong in this game, I actually ended up discarding my Brawler's Key and Ward before I got rid of my potions. Do as I say, not as I do. The potions were supposed to go first, not the wards, and not the ward and keys. Remember that if you're trying to make fancy decks like me. I think that's all I really had to talk about. Talked about Paragon, talked about Devilian. I do want to play more Devilian. I talked about Skyforge. I brought you a Kwang video. So I think this is where the end of my commentary is. I'm gonna cut this video shorter than the last one. No, not shorter than the last one. This one did end off in a loss, but it was actually a pretty good game. We actually lost a player. I forgot to mention this. Just like in my Greystone video. That Kalari on my team goes the whole game. I think in game she's level 8 and hasn't got a single item. I think we could have won this if we had Kalari's damage output, because that's at the end of it we were losing. We had no damage. Late game I start be able to take everyone out because I'm building power and I'm building penetration. The Kalari kind of failed us there. So yeah, I hope I get better games of this. I'm sorry I brought 2 bad games. But yeah, remember to like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Remember to dislike the video if you dislike the video. Remember to mention in the comment section below what you disliked about the video. And I'll try to fix that in later videos. And let me know also what you would like to see in my future videos. This is a Wolf in Every Game signing out. And I'm saying someone needs to play some music.